Hey everybody, Jared Schilling here with this week's edition of the video blog. And as you can see, we have a couple awesome guests with us today. Today we are starting our segment where we interview some of our favorite wedding vendors in the area and just kind of get their take on things. So, without any further delay, this is Keith and Tiffany from Forward Motion Productions. They do wedding videography. And I have to say this, the first time I saw a Forward Motion video sample, I literally thought to myself, this is an action movie. This is not a wedding video. And from then on, I've always been drawn to their work because really, it's like a cinematic, like amazing action movie. Anyway, I'll let them tell you more because I do a poor job probably of describing their work. So this is Keith Brown, this is Tiffany Brown, and we're just gonna kind of chat a little bit. So the first question I have for you guys is, how did you get into wedding videography?
So about 5 years ago or so, we were sitting down at a computer and we started seeing wedding films that were filmed so differently than anything we've ever seen before. And we knew that within that there was so much emotion, there was such a different connection. And we just thought, we could do that. Why don't we just try? And so we had contacted a friend of ours and just asked, can we film your wedding for free? You know, we wanted to start off and just see if we could even do it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it
went out, bought a camera, and tried it out.
And the rest is history.
Yep.
And here you sit today.
Yep.
So what gives you guys this passion to video other people's weddings? What makes you passionate about what you guys do?
Yeah. I think for us, I mean, looking back on videos that we personally have in our homes and family videos and things that, you know, were taken such a long time ago, to go back and look at those memories, you almost relive those times and people that were a part of your life that maybe aren't here anymore.
Yeah.
You know, it means so much to you to have that now. You know, and when you're looking into doing weddings and you're planning your wedding and you have your photography and you have everything planned, like it's a big investment to have, and it's like we're passionate about capturing this moment in their life that they can have forever, that they can see how they looked at each other, how, you know, they sounded then, and all those, you know, kind of reliving the moment of their day. And I think for us, I mean, that's a huge part of why we love doing it.
That's awesome. So what I want to figure out next is, in this day and age, everybody wants a photographer, obviously, and we know kind of like videography sometimes gets set on the shelf or kind of on the back burner, but we see a trend of it definitely coming back. Tons of people are hiring videographers because they want this amazing video. What do you have to tell these brides? Why get a videographer?
Yeah.
I think that it's, you know, when you get your wedding day filmed, it's something that you're going to have forever.
Yeah.
You know, as with pictures, but within film, there's sounds and there's, you know, just seeing like the motion of, you know, maybe a bride is nervous and so maybe she's, you know, fidgeting around, or, you know, you just feel it. It's just a different aspect. You know, it's great because you can get photos, and then you can add a whole different aspect by having a wedding film done. And you know, it's going to be something that not only are you going to have for yourselves, which is obviously amazing.
Yeah.
But you know, when you know, you give your family, so your parents going to have it forever. And then children, you know, you get to show your children, you know, how mom and dad were, you know, how their wedding day went, and it's just, I think it's really a treasure. I think it's really definitely a special treasure that you get to have.
Well, something that we've talked about too is just that if you look at it as like a one-time investment, it's, you know, it's a good amount of money for your wedding. But I mean, you're investing into your life, and like what she said, you know, like when you have kids someday, if you choose to have kids, you have this to show your kids. And they can hear how mom and dad sounded when they were young and in love and all this stuff.
That's really cool.
You know? So like, it's a pretty cool aspect that you can take away from your wedding day, that it's not just having this for yourself, it's thinking about who you're going to pass this down to later on in life.
Totally cool. Yeah. Love it. So this brings me to the next and last question is, so, okay, the bride says, you've convinced me. I want to get a wedding videographer. So now, why Forward Motion? Well, I mean, there's a lot of good wedding videographers out there. You guys know it, and they're totally cool with it and love it.
Oh, yeah.
It's an awesome industry.
Yeah.
Why Forward Motion?
Yeah, I mean, for us, honestly, it's just about, I think what's so much to do, it's just go out there, look at everyone else, watch other video companies and what they do, and just see who you connect with.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
one of the biggest things is connecting with. I mean, if you don't have a connection with your photographer, you know, if there's no connection there, it's gonna kind of just be an awkward day, and it's
Yeah.
always, you know, I think that.
I've never had one of those.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Keep
just,
going.
you know,
Yeah.
a matter of connecting, you know?
Yes.
If you don't feel it, then it probably just isn't right. You know, maybe we just don't film the way that you're going to want to have your film forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and I think that, you know, one thing for us is that we really invest in our couples, invest in, you know, their wedding day. And we were, you know, kind of mentioning, not only are we there to film the day, but we're there to make sure that everything's going to go smoothly. And if there's something, if maybe there's a vendor that needs some help or something, we're always there to try to help them out as well. And I think that that really can kind of set us maybe aside a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's just,
I mean, there's obviously differences with style,
yeah.
Yep.
but again, you
Totally.
know, everyone has their taste, and it's just like, again, you know, going through and seeing if you can connect with, you know, the company first. You know, on our website, we explain a little bit about ourselves and
What is your website?
forwardmotionproduction.com.
Awesome. Seriously though, that's good.
Yeah, so.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, you guys rock. It's totally cool that you guys came down here and did this. Tiffany. Boom. Steve. Boom. Yeah. Forward Motion Production.
Yep.
Check them out if you're in the market for a wedding videographer. They do awesome work, and beyond that, they're amazing people. So, hope you enjoyed this vendor segment today, and we will catch you soon.